Okay, guys, so this is the part at the beginning that you won't understand what I'm talking about. This is kind of like a loophole, but I end up talking about this later on in the video about how I was going to add it here, possibly not. This is what I was talking about, but you guys didn't see that part yet, so I'm just making myself look ridiculous, but that's what I'm talking about if you make it that far in the video, which you most likely won't. I doubt anyone's even stuck around this far, but I just want to tell you guys a little quick 3 stories here to make this the mini stories thorough. Um, we were sorry, I was watching my friend. I went over to my friend's house. This was, I can't tell you if this was 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I know it wasn't last year. It could have been like even 4 years ago. I'm really bad at remembering stuff. But I remember this part perfectly. He was playing like usual, and like on I think what was it? It was well, I don't know if it was League of Legends or Smite or something. I never played Smite or League of Legends. I just know, maybe I'm totally wrong and they look nothing alike, but from what I remember of like watching or something, they look similar. But maybe I just completely misunderstood that, but it was something like that, like, yeah. And I'm just gonna tell you the story. He was playing like usual, and he usually does really good. Like, that's his game. Like, you know how some people just play Call of Duty and they're like, really good at Call of Duty. Me, I play like a lot of different game types, so I'm basically like medium at some of them and then really bad at others. So there's not really a 100% for me, but yeah, all of a sudden he started choking the game. But he went 24-0. He was going insane, off the top, incredible, 24-0. And then he started choking really bad. Like, he went to 26-23 by the time that ended. Do you understand that? He only got 2 more kills. He was 24-0, 24 kills and 0 deaths. And he ended up getting 2 more kills to that, so that's 26 in total kills, while he died 23 times. Do you know how bad of a choke that is? That's such a back and forth game to go 24-0 and then basically just gain 23 deaths. I guess we could just say 21 deaths, not counting, like, saying the 2 kills he got, they cancel out 2 deaths. Let's just say, yeah, he went 24-0 and then 24-23, basically. I guess you could just say that, which isn't the truth, but you know what I'm trying to put it at. And I don't know if someone drugged his drink or something, or if he smashed his head on the keyboard. Like, he was just like, everything was just fine, and then he just like smashed his head on the keyboard or something like that, or someone did that to him. But that's a huge start and then a huge choke. I mean, someone must have forced a chode down his throat or something. And you guys know what chodes look like. I don't even need to explain that to you guys. Why you do something, or something. But he went from a god to a frog. Actually, sorry to discriminate against frogs. I was trying to rhyme for some reason. I don't know why I thought it was okay to rhyme there. I was just, that's kind of what rappers do sometimes. I guess I was kind of thinking like that for some reason, but I'm not a poet or anything. I have nothing for poets. I have nothing at all against poets. Do your thing, poets. Dude, I don't know why I'm going on about poetry now, but I'm just gonna go on to the second story because I sound like an idiot. So, this isn't really a story because not all of them are quite stories. They're just like, things I come up with. But that's kind of what that's what this one is. Okay, the next one is kind of, but not quite. You understand when we get there. The first one, though, sloths, right? When you look at one, don't you think they make you want to ask them something, right? Like, well, one question, right? How many motherfuckers have you killed? I mean, you look like the baddest serial killers I have ever seen. Have you freaking seen sloths? Do you see how freaking creepy they are? They look like freaking rapists. They all look like freaking serial rapist killers on steroids. If it asked me to do something, I'd have no questions asked. I just do it. I would not try and, like, show me not being loyal to them. Not saying I would completely, but I probably would end up being loyal in the end because I don't want to get frigged out. Those things are freaking scary. Like, I'd rather be in, like, a room with a berserker from Gears of War than have to mess around with a freaking sloth. But to get on to the next one, before we, start rambling on about our garbage, which is my next part, because I recorded this after my ramble. But I'm just going to leave that in there because it's the end of the video and it kind of, leads something in there. But second part, okay, it's bad when people are commenting in the comment section that they like the look at anim ladies and they think it's sexy and they get off to it. They get horny over anim ladies. I mean, you guys do your thing. I have nothing for it. I personally, no, that's not a thing for me. If it's you, be you. Just don't be telling me stories, please. I'm all good. I'd rather not know about that kind of stuff, okay? I'd rather not know about any of that stuff whatsoever. I don't know what I'm trying to make a point here about, because I'm not even trying to make a point. I hope you guys enjoy this really, really disgusting part of the video that I have left for you guys. So, just remember, I recorded this first. The part next I recorded first, and this part was afterwards. So, I wasn't thinking about this part before I said that part, is what I'm trying to say here. So just remember, kids, go to school, get an education, drop out of school if you wish to, and I don't even know. First of all, I just want to, you guys, you guys know about, if you watched my Broken video, it was titled Broken. Might have been the last, no, it was not my last video, but the video before the last one, I'm pretty sure. Because I finally got Fallout New Vegas episode 3 to upload, so. And you guys would know the explanation is there. I have little to no Wi-Fi, so I have to use this pre-recorded gameplay until I can figure something out. But I don't know, it's been like that for a little bit now, and that's why I normally had live streams. And I haven't been able to live stream very much, so whatever about that. I just want to say that it's safer in the comment section. I disabled a lot of swear words and some disrespectful words. Not quite swearing, but like I made it so that you can't say a lot of those words. They won't show up in the comment section, because on my first legendary video on Clash Royale, the one with the lava hound in the thumbnail, there's a lot of disrespectful, I'm sorry to say this, but douchebags. I wouldn't use that word unless it was needed, but there was just, I mean, they didn't like the video, so they said idiot video and etc. Just check out some of them, the comments from that video. I deleted, because I can remove some comments. I removed some, but I just kept some up because I just want, at first I was like, I don't want these on here. I don't want people to be able to do this. But then I'm like, wait, I'm giving them attention by having to go and remove their video. And if they see that, they're going to be like, oh, he's removing my videos. He's giving me attention. I don't know how to look at it. No matter how I look at it, it's probably just ridiculous. So I'm just going to, and then I responded to them trying to be a little bit funny and everything, being sarcastic and not being rude to them, but responding in a way showing that I wasn't offended. But, from now on, I'm just not even going to even talk to those people. I'm not going to, report them or anything unless they deserve to be reported. Don't get me wrong, I will do that. I don't think I've ever reported anybody except, yeah, I don't, whatever. Yeah, it's a lot safer in the comment section. I disabled a lot of words, so if you put words such as a lot of swear words, and some minor disrespectful words. Like stupid, there's no need for stupid to be there. Like 90% of the time people would be using stupid in a bad way, unless they used it in a way such as, oh, that kid in your video was stupid. It doesn't really matter. I can still, yeah. I don't need I don't need to explain it to you guys. You guys should understand that. I want to make it safer for everybody. None of my videos are monetized, of course, so you don't even have to worry about ads or anything. So that YouTube Red or whatever, they get you free. You don't have to watch any ads or anything, which technically isn't free, because you spend money to, yeah. But yeah, check out my, no, because I don't have Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat anymore. In case you're wondering why I don't have them anymore, they're not there anymore because Facebook wasn't supporting my, I needed to put in a real name, and I don't want to use my actual original Facebook. I don't even use that anyway, so Facebook's off the table. Facebook is not even going to be a thing for us. Instagram, I actually wanted Instagram. Like, Instagram I thought would have been awesome, but Instagram isn't a thing at all either. Snapchat possibly, but I have nothing going on with Snapchat. Before you try and take my name, if someone does, not that anyone ever will, I already have an account set up, so I just need to, see if I'm going to use that or not. I already pre-set up a bunch of accounts, so, yeah, Instagram, Facebook, they're gone. They're not even there anymore. No Tumblr, none of that crap. Twitch, I have no videos, but I do have one. Twitter, I have Twitter. Twitter's going to be one of our things. Patreon. So our things that we have going on here is YouTube as our main. YouTube 100% our main one. Second one is 100% Twitter. Third one is Patreon, okay? And third would be kind of like Twitch and Patreon in third place there. They're kind of like, they share third place, Patreon and Twitch. Those are our four actual major accounts that we have, is YouTube, Patreon, Twitch, and Twitter. So I'm not probably going to be using Patreon or Twitch that much, but they're more of a backup. They're basically like YouTube, except like a backup version of YouTube. Different variations, of course. Twitch is more of like a live stream. Patreon's more of like a, you get money. But I'm not looking to get the money or the Patreon. That was just, you don't feel the need to have to give me money on Patreon. Don't feel the need to, unless you want to, but only if you actually feel necessary. I don't feel as though I deserve any, so don't even bother with that. So I just want to, so this video isn't completely garbage. Do I want to add that now? You know what? I'm gonna put that at the beginning, so you guys already seen it. No, I'm not gonna put that at the beginning because that's just gonna, what the heck? Yes, it is. It's at the beginning now. You guys are listening to me and you think I'm the most retarded person on the earth, and I probably am, but yeah, you guys would have already heard what I'm talking about. I'm talking about it now to you guys, and the reason I didn't edit this out by this point, it's because I want you guys to understand how dumb I am, and I'm probably never going to keep this in again. It's just I leave this in as like a one-time thing so that you guys understand me a little bit better, but yeah, I'm never keeping this crap in again. You guys hear me ramble to myself, and basically the beginning of the video was the only actual necessary part. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sorry, I was just paying attention to me blasting Thermite. For some reason he wasn't aware that I was outside, even though it was enemy detected or something, whatever.